You are gladly welcome back, fellow kingdom citizens and potential dominators of the world, to this episode from our empowerment module. In our previous episode, we learned about looking, and we learned that to look entails getting fixated on what the natural eye can grasp. We also understood that looking is more present focused or immediate related, and that it captures what exists at a particular moment. And we also got informed that looking highlights the weaknesses and makes it resounding to you. Looking only catches what the natural eye can behold at a particular moment. Now be reminded that today's message is a continuation of the broader message on many look but few see. Today our focus will be on the seeing aspect, as we did look at or learned about the looking aspect in the last week module. So the big question is, what then is seeing? To see is the mental capture of the imagery construction of what could potentially be as a result of what currently exists. This is a definition that demands careful thought. Seeing is more futuristic, as we learned that looking is more present focused. So I want us to read a passage from Proverbs chapter 22 verses 2 and 3. This is what the Bible says. Rich and poor have this in common: the Lord is the maker of them all. The prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Indeed, it is correct that God created all men, as the passage said, but the underlying dichotomy between those who become influential and rich and those who become poor is that those who become rich are classified as prudent, seeing danger ahead and taking refuge. Now, those who become great and influencers see ahead of time and take refuge. In fact, taking refuge could mean a number of things. It could mean identifying the weaknesses that could have obstructed you from becoming your best version and making or working to make it a strength. It could also mean getting the right knowledge that could make you an influencer. Taking refuge could also mean building the right associations to support your vision in becoming great. It could also mean taking requisite steps to get the resources needed to achieve a desired project. The difference between great people and average people does not lie with the availability of opportunity, but the power of how they allow their minds to see. Please understand that how far you can reach is determined by the sharpness of your mental focus. When your focus is sharp, the quality of your picture becomes sharp. And when your focus is dim, the picture you get becomes blurred. The current level of great and average people on the pendulum of wealth is the result of what they allowed themselves to see and not the original intention of the Creator. Because God created all of us for rulership. Your mental seeing engenders an opportunity to build a hedge against dangers that could potentially obstruct the realization of your greatness. Your position in life is leveraged by the extent of your mental picture. You see, in Hebrew, the word see, which is ra, actually means appear, approve, consider, discern. See in Hebrew has nothing to do with the eyes, but has got all to do with the mind. What you see, you approve to become. This is what the Hebrew word ra means. What you see in your mind informs your mental consideration and discernment, and your mental discernment becomes the water that irrigates your greatness into fruition. A person's appearance is the reflection of his mental myopia or hypermetropia. The greatness of a person is the manifestation of his or her actions, which are the result of the mental seeing. The undisputable truth is that everything that has ever existed, is currently in existence, and will ever exist are all as a result of what people could see through their mind. In Genesis chapter 11, verses 3 to 5, very powerful message. The Bible says that they said to each other, "Come, let's make bricks and bake them thoroughly." They used brick instead of stone and tar for mortar. Then they said, "Come, let's build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the heavens, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth." But the Lord came down to see the city and the tower the people were building. The intriguing part of this text is this: the people had thought in their mind and had seen how they can make a tower, and God considered it as being done, and he came down to see. This is powerful, giving credence to the fact that what your mind can see and behold, you can actually approve, or you actually approve to become it. It's a call on you to see big, to see greatness, to see huge stuff and work towards it. Could it be that there are great treasures hidden in you that you haven't seen yet, even though you always look at yourself? Joshua and Caleb saw the capacity of the Israelites to dispossess the inhabitants of Canaan, the land the Lord said was flowing with milk and honey. But the other 10 representatives were myopic in their sight, and God punished them with death. God punished them because what they were doing was to actually instigate a feeling of fear in the Israelites from taking over the promised land. But for Joshua and Caleb, a good report was given. They saw the good of the land. You must see the good of everything. Beware, because your failure to see may cause your extinction in the race of life. Until you see, you can't possess. And how far you can fly to reach in life is the result of how far you can see. We thank you for joining the Grace Outreach Global Foundation in this life transforming module. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to have first-hand information or notice when we do post new content. And kindly follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Please be expectant as we come your way next week with another life transforming message. Be sure not to miss out as we endeavor to learn together for domination. Please share the link to this channel with friends and family, and let's learn and transform ourselves for dominion together. My name is Derek Ankwana Kujo, the founder and president of Grace Outreach Global Foundation. And as you know, on this empowerment module platform, the slogan is always empowering and transforming ourselves for domination. Let's keep working to meet ourselves at the top. Be blessed.